I'll throw my implants.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How many implants do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 23.
Wow.
So we've covered like fake muscles and fake weights in the past, but this is just a different level. Let's take a look.
Again.
Last count I saw 950 surgeries. Are we over 1,000 yet?
We're just at 1,000.
Holy moly! That's why we have the car.
Yeah, exactly. You're
Okay. Is there going to be like a limit? I've talked to you before.
A limit of surgeries? No.
Right.
I spent over $1 million on over 1,000 cosmetic procedures. When I see all of these other human candles, I think it's cute. I'm getting a $70,000 wolf masculinization. I feel like I'm the pioneer for plastic surgery when it comes to men. I have to have more surgery. And I continually have it because I do get addicted to that attention. It's gonna be a really big change, like all new Justin, totally new human candle.
Justin already has the face that 95% of other men wish they had already.
If I was to die, I'd be dying doing something I love.
But honestly, social media is the reason people are getting like this, or just getting obsessed with looking perfect or this idea of perfection. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. It would be so much easier just to work out. But if you don't want to go through all of that, I got something else. Or you could just go all out. Dude, before long, people are just gonna be wearing these suits on the street. It's crazy to me.
Shit, I can't even tell, bro. Ma, I gotta show you something. Come here.
What the hell? Oh my god.
What's up, Baron? Come on in. Yo! I've been working out.
It's starting so fun.
I know, eh?
Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. Каждая девчонка хочет танцевать с тобой. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. Я такая вся, что допиваться будешь год. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy.
If you're a beginner or you're just trying to get out of a rut, download my No BS muscle building blueprint. It's completely free. It's on my website. The link's in the description. Check it out. Hopefully it can help. Thank you guys. I'll say it again. Why don't we just go to the gym like our mate in Russia?
Bazooka arms. Push, 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 push. Yes. Now I am let's go run.
This guy truly blows my mind. I don't understand it. I feel sorry for him, honestly. There's no hate at all. It's just fascination. Like, what's going on? Like, clearly he's had to have that arm drained or something. these are extreme cases, obviously, but we need to stop comparing ourselves to stuff we see online, because the more we compare, the crazier we're getting.
Watch the blood clot, but watch a swing, swing, swing-a-ling, swing.
Now, I know you see this in the gym almost daily, but what is this actually doing? Are we building muscle still in this bad form? Is it even worth it? Let's have a look.
Would you say they're putting probably more weight on than what they need, which potentially could create injury as well?
Most people that come to train with me, their weights go down.
Really?
Yeah, because I have them doing things correctly. So they'll be using less weight, but the muscles will be receiving more stimulus. And they call me the next day and they're like, my back, mate, I can't move it. Yet you were using 30 or 40% less weights than you normally do. Because normally you're throwing it around. You're using momentum, you're pulling, you're moving, you're missing half the movement, you're zipping through the negative, you're not holding the contraction, you're not squeezing. So it's all in the details.
So if you're in the gym to build muscle, not to just lift heavy, then wouldn't it be smarter to lift a weight you can actually feel? So obviously we've been preaching lift to failure, lift as heavy as you can with good form, but then this kind of thing happens when people get fixated on lifting heavy. We need to be lifting with good form, because you're not gonna build muscle like that. You are just gonna wreck your spine.
Oh, you need a belt. No, Ethan.
Now, before you say it, there are ways of utilizing a cheat rep. I've said it in previous videos, but we need to understand the difference between a risky set or a cheat set to then enhance the results you wanted to get. But you can't be starting like that.
Cheat reps versus strict reps. What causes more muscle growth? We put this to the test in the first ever study on cheat reps. And the results are in, and they're surprising. We took 30 beginners and had them do dumbbell curls with strict technique on one arm and cheat technique on the other arm. We also had them do the same thing with tricep press downs. After 8 weeks of training, we measured which arm grew more, the strict arm or the cheating arm. I thought that the strict arm would grow more. That's because you ensure all the tension coming from the weight is being directed to the target muscle. But that wasn't the case. Both arms grew about the same, but there's a catch. The arm using strict form saw the same growth with lighter weight, and I think that could be safer over time. So even though cheat reps seem to build muscle just fine, you need to use heavier loads to get the same effect.
So there it is from Jeff Nippard. So if you are looking to build muscle, you can cheat with heavier weight, or you could just go lighter and focus on the muscle. So in my experience and my personal preference, I would rather lift a weight I know I can feel on the target muscle and know that I can cheat to get some extra reps if I feel like I can, rather than lifting something I can't control. Because especially now, and as you get older, you're gonna injure yourself just to say I can bench X number or I can deadlift X number. No one cares, really. But it don't matter how much that makes sense. People just don't wanna listen.
All the science-based lifters like Jeff Nippard or like TNF, I know they're right, but it's also like, you're a little fella. Like, how am I supposed to listen to you? If you have a big dude telling you that, it's like, how can you argue it? If Jeff Nippard's gonna tell me to do something, it's like, dude, there's no shot you know what you're talking about.
So this is the problem I see in the fitness industry. This guy has recognized that this scientist, Jeff Nippard, who has experience in the gym, he knows what he's doing, he's competed. He understands that he's right, but refuses to listen to him because he's not as big as this guy that's taking steroids. Taking steroids and getting in shape within a year does not make you an expert. I don't understand the logic.
You're ripped, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Like you, dog. A bunch of testosterone, trenbolone, primobolan. Yeah, dude, I don't even low-key work out that much anymore. It's just like, take tren, eat a lot of food, do whatever you want, drink, you're good, dude. Maybe I'll be like you one day, bro.
This is why you stay natural right here. I've been training for 6 years, which is a long time. He's been training for...
Videos like that are exactly why I decided to not stay natural, right? Like the guy on the right, been training for 13 years. 13 years? Who has fucking time for that? All right, and this is what I look like after 11 months of being on gear. I woke up at 220 pounds this morning. And you can decide for yourself whether the natty or the enhanced physique looks better. But the answer is me. And if you think I sound like a dick right now, you're definitely not in small, because I'm just laying out the numbers for you guys.
So you guys tell me in the comments, would you rather get in that kind of shape within 11 months, but have all those risks and all those issues that are going to come from it and later in life? Or would you rather dedicate 3-4 hours a week to something and be proud of those results and keep those results? Because if he stops taking steroids at any point, he's going to lose most of those gains.
People in their 20s and 30s and 40s who have normal testosterone and who are living their best lives think like, oh, I should get on TRT. Like, why? So you can be dependent on a vial and needle the rest of your life and shut down your ability to have children for some time or forever if you roll the wrong dice. You go to another country, you either have to like go hypogonadal in that country, or you have to bring your scripts and show the guys at the border that you're not a steroid dealer when you bring your vials and needles with you. Like, the would you want to do that? And they're like, isn't it better? Like, no, it's replacement therapy. You're going to get roughly the amount that gets you to where the you were anyway. Like, that would be so absurd. So a lot of times people think they need to be in TRT, but the reality is that they just need to like sleep more and eat better and have less stress, and their own bodies are producing more than enough testosterone to cover their bases.
If you're not willing to dedicate 3 to 4 hours a week to the gym, then what makes you think you're going to be able to dedicate yourself to jabbing yourself for the rest of your life to control your hormones? Because once you take this shit, there's no real going back. Guys, you have to stay with it. I know this shit works, but the risks, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it.
The problem with steroids is that they work, like really work. That's probably irresponsible for me to say, but if we're going to talk about the steroid epidemic, we need to do it honestly.
Here's a 3-week trend cycle update for you guys.
Buying trend in Thailand.
Steroids build muscle way faster than something like creatine. It's not even close. If you started taking 5 grams of creatine every day for a year straight, you'd add about 2 pounds of extra muscle. If you started taking steroids at a normal bodybuilding dose, you'd probably add about 20 pounds of extra muscle that year. But it could be more depending on your genetics and how much you take. I'm a lifetime natural bodybuilder, and these are my testosterone levels right now. 485 nanograms per deciliter. That's right around the middle of the normal range for someone my age. This is bodybuilder Chase Irons, the world's most honest, enhanced bodybuilder. He also had blood work done this month. Where do you think his testosterone levels are? Maybe double mine? Triple mine? Nope, his levels are literally off the charts. The test maxes out at 10,000 nanograms per deciliter, and his testosterone was higher than that. And this shows just how big the gap between natural and enhanced can get. More people are taking steroids now than ever before. Why is that? I think it's because more and more fitness influencers are opening up about their anabolic use. In theory, this honesty is a good thing. That's because anyone watching will be able to adjust their own expectations for their goals. If they're natural and they know their favorite fitness influencer isn't, they'd be able to lower their own standards and say, okay, well, now I know that result isn't achievable for me. This kind of backfired. A lot of people didn't lower their expectations, they just started taking steroids. And the bigger problem is, a lot of fitness influencers are only ever partially transparent. They say they're on steroids, and they show their gains, but they rarely, if ever, show any of the bad stuff. So the only logical conclusion is that steroids are amazing. But that's misleading.
If you're watching this video right now, it's because you want to get in shape, you want to be healthy. The world has become such a convenient place, but let's not put ourselves at risk for convenient gains. Damn, bars.
That's called motherfucking boy!
What is this obsession with pre-workouts and monsters? And it's become this weird flex to have a higher caffeine tolerance. I don't understand how that makes someone cool. But let's take a look at it.
Monsters, 3 minutes. The best versus the worst. I'm excited for this one. Tastes like half the best and half the worst. Wait. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. What's done? What's done? Oh shit! Oh, I can't do anymore. Oh, my stomach crump. Come on, fight through it. Last push.
You'll thank me later. I think this weird obsession just comes from poor diet and busy lifestyles. So people kind of cope on these kind of energy drinks and stuff because it really gets them through their day, right? That's why coffee is so huge. But proper diet and good hydration is going to give you more energy than a Monster. And the whole idea of it kind of bringing you to a certain point and then you crashing. So like people that wake up and have coffee straight away, they're going to have them crashes. And that's why they end up having another coffee. But you're just going to have another crash. With a good diet, that doesn't necessarily happen.
Pre-workouts. The reason why you feel the need for a pre-workout, if you think you need it, is because you're eating shit. And when you eat all that shit that you've been told, especially in the fitness industry, all this junk food, your insulin level goes up. And as soon as your insulin level goes up, you start feeling tired. Insulin doesn't come down because you're eating very highly glycemic foods, all these sugary foods. I don't have a pre-workout. A pre-workout that we would call it a pre-workout back in the day was something like creatine or something like sitting in mallet. That just raised your ATP. You felt like it made you focus more. Most of the pre-workouts that you get now, they're stimulants. They don't produce energy. It's not good for you. Listen, the way I eat, 4 meals a day, all the energy from the food that you're eating will be stored as ATP for you, and you will not need a pre-workout. The reason why you feel like you need a pre-workout is because you're eating junk food. If you stop eating junk food, eat real food, you will not need it.
But I get it. These days, it's confusing to eat healthy because there's so much information out there that contradicts each other. Like you don't really know where to go.
As a cardiologist, I never recommend eating oatmeal.
I don't blend fruits because you'll quadruple the glycemic profile.
Want to know one of the biggest scams in the supplement industry? Protein bars.
Do not drink Monster Energy.
Eggs are a superfood and they're mega high in choline.
Stop fucking eating eggs immediately. It's the reason why you have high cholesterol.
Stop eating vegetables.
My best advice is just to eat as raw as possible. Raw ingredients, just stuff that isn't processed. You've heard it 1,000 times. Don't worry about what time you have stuff, as long as it's healthy stuff, like I said, raw, but not this raw. If you're a beginner or you're just trying to get out of a rut, download my No BS muscle building blueprint. It's completely free. It's on my website. The link's in the description. Check it out. Hopefully it can help. Thank you guys.
One of the hardest things I had to do as a gym owner was to stop selling all the bullshit that you see in every fucking gym. Protein bars, protein powders, pre-workouts, post-workouts, energy drinks. They're all shit. Listen, if you eat properly, you wouldn't need any of that bullshit. Much to my manager's annoyance, I had to stop. It means we make less money, but I'm not contributing to these fucking kids coming in with mental health problems, with fucking spotty faces, feeling all knackered because they're eating all that shit. Guys, if you eat properly, you'll feel good. You wouldn't need any of that shit. Eat some fucking eggs. We sell eggs. That's what you need. Wake the fuck up.
I couldn't agree more. The problem is there's so much information online that people start believing stuff because they've seen it online and then they just make it their personality. Like there's people out there that are convinced themselves that having extra fat on your body is good for you.
That's normal.
And this is normal too.
And you know what else is normal?
Nourishing your body.
Yeah, that's right. You heard my wife right.
You're doing nothing wrong by eating.
Don't fucking die like this, bro.
Where's passion when you're 300 pounds? Where's the motivation?
This might come across rude, but I think it gets to a point where people actually have just convinced themselves, because it's easier to convince yourself you're healthy than do something about it. But it isn't as hard as you might think. As confused as fitness industry has become, getting in shape is easy. It just takes a long time. So if you've never been to the gym, you just start with, even if say you're someone that wants to lose weight, doesn't even necessarily care about building muscle at this point, just a 5-10 minute walk every day, even a 2-minute walk. If you don't walk at all, if you work from home now and you rarely leave the house, go to the park every day, take a couple laps, and that progresses on to something else. And then you might end up doing a couple of squats, and then 3 months down the line you join a gym. Or you can start at home. You could get results at home, especially if you're trying to lose weight. For the first 2-3, you wouldn't even necessarily need a gym if you were training properly. And I promise you, once you join that gym, no one is judging you. I know that tends to be the real reason why people don't want to go to the gym, because it seems like this intimidating place. And online, like TikTok and stuff, makes it seem like that. But there are gyms out there that are not going to be like that. Now we need to switch this whole idea of steroids and looking jacked is the pinnacle of health. But someone drastically changed their lifestyle, going from overweight to in shape and happy. Like, that should be the thing I'm seeing every day on TikTok. But I have to feed through all of this bullshit, and then eventually I'll see a couple of posts like this. But this is what fitness is about. Like, I grew up in the Mr. Motivator days.
Again, bicep curls go. 4 times elbows close, pick it up, natural raise. Remember, exercise helps you get fitter.
Somebody said to me, the key is run comedically slowly. Just really go so slow that it would be embarrassing to be seen publicly. That's how slow you want to go, and then you'll build up your distance from then. And that might be the best running advice I've ever had. I suddenly realised why people were into it, you know. It was just plodding. I discovered plodding, which I hadn't ever done before. And then I remember I started adding to my distance. And this was only like maybe 3 years ago. I really started to, this is genuinely true. I ran for like 9 kilometres for the first time in my life. And I phoned a mate to tell him about it. I just ran 9 kilometers. Obviously, they don't care. But it felt like such a significant moment to me that I just didn't think it was inside the realms of possibility that someone like me would run that distance. I mean, I did it slowly, but still, running without stopping for 9 kilometers felt like wild. I felt like I'd moved into a different species.
So this clip here is the best beginner advice. This is for runners. You can apply this to the weights. You can apply this to life. But if you're steady doing something every day, don't matter how little it is, it's gonna build up, as long as you're working to try and do something extra each day. So stop drinking all this pre-workout and let's start thinking about being healthy.
And zoom out. Ready, set, go!
Fuck this nigga! I'm out! Leave! Fuck out of here! What I say? What I say? What I say? You slow! You a fraud! He a fraud! You are a fraud! Oh God!
Do it again.
You want it again? Hey! Hey!
Hey, look on everything I love on the pothole. Hey!
He a fraud! You a fraud, dog!
I'm about to do it to him again. Ready, set, go!
It's too slow! Too slow! It's too slow! Too slow! Too slow! Stop playing with me! Get the fuck out of here, bro!
Jack, he's leaving. Remember that. He's walking away.
Cause I won 3 times, dumbass! I won 3 times, you dumb. That's why I'm leaving. That's why I'm leaving. You're a loser. delusional.
What's everybody
You scared
saying?
because all your images over with.
What's everybody saying?
All his Instagram images over with. He not fast. You lost 3 times to me.
Come on.
You slow, my boy.
Why are you leaving?
Take
if
your
you're
L.
faster than me, why are you
Because I beat you 3
No,
times.
you didn't. Nobody's
What the
saying
fuck?
that. Nobody's saying that.
So Ashton Hall has been in India for some time. I've seen it all over TikTok, and it don't seem to be going well for him. Let's take a look.
But the first one, I was just like too tense up. I was like, bro, I can't get in front of him. Freak. And I was trying to overcompensate. That's why I fell forward. Then the second one, I was like, whew, I got to get out of this grass. The third one, I was really with him. So the thing is, I don't really eat at all. But when I train, I need some carbs. That's it. I don't eat my first meal. I usually try to eat at like 3 or 4 o'clock.
Wait, isn't this the guy that went viral for his morning routine? And I'm pretty sure he ate at like 9 a.m.
Thank you. But when I train, it's my treat. It's like, yo, we're working, so we get to eat. But if we're not working, we're not eating, bro. That's just what it is.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Let's do it.
Question.
What's
How
up?
about you 4 minutes in the air?
You said what?
How about you 4 minutes in the air?
How was I? Practice. Practice makes perfect, brother. You keep practicing, you do the same thing.
He thinks he's being all inspirational. So if you don't understand the reference, he claims that he was in the air for 4 minutes when he jumped. I don't understand. It don't. Obviously not. But I don't know why he feels the need to lie.
You should be training here every day. It should be no off days.
For me, it's fun day, for rest day on Sunday. That's it. Because we need rest.
Fun day on Sunday.
Yeah. Because we need rest, right? For
You need rest?
For recovery.
For what?
On Sundays.
So look, when you're resting, you rest every day.
Yeah, we
Right?
actually rest sleeping and
When you go to sleep. You rest every day when you go to sleep.
you don't hit
So right now, unless you're where you want to be fully physically, you take no off days. 0.
That is terrible advice. Like, we've been through it so many times. We all know to build muscle, we need to rest. We train, we recover, we eat, we sleep. He's suggesting you have to train 7 days a week, and that's what it's bullshit.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
Are you guys some of the few people in the world who can claim that they work out in order to become less healthy?
That's so fucking true.
There's nothing you could do to combat the effects of trend. I remember taking
I'm
this
24. I look like I'm 30
You're
years old.
24?
24.
Wow, yeah, you're right. I mean, no offense. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah.
But what is he? You're like what, 27?
We're fucking twins. We were born on the same.
Are you guys trying to look like each other?
No.
The gym has truly turned into a circus, man.
Yeah. Animal. Watch for all of us. Iba lang ka tapo kasi history to win. Malam nga pag iba breaking the record wala man that. Watch for all of us. Swat la combat. The animal. Hilas.
Go nie będzie. I wraca komandos i walczy. Pozdro.
There was a time when lifting was sacred.
It don't matter how much of this I see, it still blows my mind. The real alarming thing is that how many young people I'm seeing, like more and more every day. I'm seeing 14s to 18-year-olds openly, like, taking steroids is bad, but to be so confidently taking it and posting it and glamorizing or being like gassed that you're taking it, We need to stop. We need to stop. If you're a beginner or you're just trying to get out of a rut, download my no BS muscle building blueprint. It's completely free. It's on my website. The link's in the description. Check it out. Hopefully it can help. Thank you guys. I hope this video resonated with some people. Thank you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Take it easy.
Before I fall to the system, I'm gonna try and do good with my gifting and pray to the Lord for some wisdom. Pray. Hopefully someone will listen. Amen.